City Current. Hosted by Josh Menny. Produced by Dakota Media Access. Always local, always current.
Hello, I'm Josh Menny with Dakota Media Access, and this is City Current, a source for information regarding the services and procedures of city government. On this edition of City Current, we are focusing on the Streets Division of the Bismarck Public Works Department and what they're doing to combat snow and ice buildup on the city streets.
When we talk about snow fighting, we are primarily focusing on public safety. We want to make sure that not only can the public maneuver around the city safely, but also fire, police, ambulance. We want to make sure that all those services have the ability to get to where they need to go quickly and safely.
It's impossible for Public Works to plow all the streets in Bismarck simultaneously during a snow event. Therefore, a priority system for plowing and ice control is used. As you see, there are red, yellow, blue, and gray routes. The red routes are the first to be cleared and are kept open at all times. These are the snow emergency routes. They are the routes that emergency responders rely on to get to their destinations quickly and act like a grid that connects the major areas of the city. The yellow routes are secondary in priority. These are the arterial streets that carry a lot of traffic and typically intersect with the red emergency routes. The yellow routes are usually streets residents use to access their neighborhoods and red emergency routes. The blue school routes are also secondary in priority. If a snow event happens on a school day, these blue routes will be cleared so parents can get their kids safely to and from school and buses can safely navigate. The third priority is gray routes. These are the routes located in residential areas. Jeff Hines, Director of Public Works Service Operations, explains.
So all of that network, that red emergency routes and yellow arterials and the blue school routes are all connected so that we create this framework across the city that usually you're not more than a couple blocks away from one of these first plowed streets so that you can get to where you need to go.
The next item for discussion is a new technology that Public Works Street Division is implementing to save money and the environment. It is called liquid beet brine juice. Keith Glass, Street Department Foreman, explains.
Well, first of all, a lot of people ask the question, what are you putting down on the streets? It's a beet juice brine, so it's 20% beet juice and 80% salt water. And what we're doing is we check the weather services, and when they're forecasting a snow event or a freezing rain event, we apply it to the streets probably a day before the storm comes. And what happens is it makes a compound or a barrier on our streets.
The beet juice component is essentially molasses that keeps the salt brine glued to the road surface. The salt brine keeps the moisture in a liquid state to 14 degrees. It also creates a barrier between the moisture and the road, so that even if ice forms on the road, the plows will be able to chip it off of the road. The Streets Division spreads the beet brine juice on the red snow emergency routes, bridge services, and steep grades.
We don't want to salt the entire road network because, again, that salt then ends up either going down into the storm sewers, into the river system, or splashing onto the boulevards. And we don't want to create a higher salt content in that soil, which would then reduce the ability for plants to grow and cause damage, or end up with a salinity problem in our streams and in our rivers.
One strategy that the Street Department has been experiencing success with is using a plow strike team on emergency routes. This is when a group of 5 to 7 truck plows clear 4 to 5 lane sections of roadways such as State Street or Centennial Road in one pass. This strategy prevents the formation of ridges that cars can get stuck on. With the strike team, they're able to clear snow in one pass and move traffic more quickly. Additionally, using strike teams on emergency routes frees up the motor graders and front-end loaders to move into and clear residential areas faster. Snow gates are utilized on motor graders after we receive 3 or more inches of snow. As you see, the snow gate is deployed when the motor grader passes by a driveway to prevent a snow ridge from forming on the front edge of the driveway. However, if the driveway is a 3 to 4 car garage driveway, the motor grader will usually only gate off one lane at the edge of the driveway in order to provide clearance.
Some people have a hard time understanding that, but if you think about the amount of snow that's sitting on that street surface that may be 40 feet wide, and we have to take half of it each direction, that's 20 feet, and we've got 4 or 5 inches of snow sitting there, After you've pushed that for 15, 20 feet, you've got a lot of snow in that plow face, and it's going to have to come out somewhere. And if the driveways are too close together, one after another, we end up running into issues where we have no place to get the snow out of our plow face. So it ends up where we'll gate a small section of the driveway opening for folks so they can get in and out of their driveway, but we may not gate the entire width of some of these extremely wide driveways.
Lastly, residents should avoid parking on the streets during a snow event. Not only will their cars get plowed in, they are also disturbing the overall efficiency of the snowplow operation. If you live near downtown, park your cars in a surface lot or parking garage. If you have a driveway, park all of your cars in your driveway. If you have to park on the street, stay as close to the curb as possible to give the plows plenty of room. To get more information about snow removal, go to www.bismarck.gov. Under Departments, scroll to Public Works. Once you've selected Public Works, scroll to Streets, and then select Snow Removal. To watch government meetings, tune into Dakota Media Access's Government Access Channels 02 and 602 in HD, or go to freetv.org. This has been another edition of City Current, a source for information regarding the services and procedures of city government. Thanks for watching.
City Current, hosted by Josh Meny, produced by Dakota Media Access. Find it on freetv.org or watch on Government Access Channel 2 or in high definition on 602. Always local, always current.